let's begin with our adventure through Dunstan's memory. Hello, Yost. I enjoyed traveling around Thalin and the Seven Cities and among the islands of the Savage Sea, but I'm starting to miss the Forest of Irulan. I think this will be my last adventure. Once this is over, I shall return home. Will you?
Kath Beard, watch your step, friends.
Okay. I doubt that. Hey, it's Sir Christian, but it's not. It's Artemis, or Artemis. Artemis? Missis? Hey, Holy. How's it going? Twitch is driving me nuts, man. Wants to kills it. So, I have, a thing. No, I can't get my preview screen to pop up. And even though the stream is muted, it still plays sounds with the advertisement, and then the advertisement claims that screen and doesn't leave, so I actually don't have a preview, so the stream could totally stop and I wouldn't know this time. It's great. It's wonderful. It's sweet, sweet nice. I have had a really meh week. Between trying to get any content up, having time to record content, trying to get a little bit of extra content, it's just been bad. It's been bad. I've been so tired. It's just meh. But it's okay. Vacation soon. Yeah, those games, while they look fun, they also look like it's a pretty big investment, and for me, it doesn't seem like the payoff would be worth it. But like it's very popular, and I know a lot of people like it, and I've even considered checking it out, but I've backed off. I'm like, no, because I don't want to get roped into something like, I know it's not like Dota 2, but a game that I want to play over and over and over again that doesn't actually have any progress, you know. You just kind of learn the map and everything that's involved in that one situation, that one game, or game mode, and then that's it. That's all you just keep playing it, and you just get better and better at it, but you don't actually, there's no progress. It's not like you're playing through an RPG or any kind of real story game. I can't get roped into another game like that, so yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, I have a bad feeling about this. May Elrath's light guide and shield us during our journey. Yep, that's exactly it, and chances are I would get addicted, and probably quite frustrated because, well, I don't know if that's as bad as, what was it, H1Z1 was, like, horribly broken. From what I've read and what I'm to understand from other people who have talked about it, even though PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is actually quite, it's not fully released yet, right? So, it's still better in its current state than the other games were in their like more finished state, I guess. Yeah, King of the Hill. H1Z1 King of the Hill. Arkath's flaming beard. I should have known it would be impossible to find a decent drink in an orc tavern. Oh, look, there's a leopard maiden over there. I can't talk to you. Alright, let's talk to Shiva. We found the sunken temple of the Nagas, the fabled Thunder Peak. I wonder where our next adventure will take us. So many places to see. Life is so short. Alright, onward. I don't have the right key to open this door. Well, that's awkward. Oh. Well, that wasn't weird. Did I just eat somebody? What was that? The Soothsayer. It is still boxed up. I think originally I was going to just do it when I came back. And while I attempted to get a lot of stuff done, I never had that extra time to get things opened. Essentially, when I come back, first thing I'm going to do when I come back is probably sleep, because it's going to be a long trip. But the next thing I'm going to do after I get back is I'm going to, since my computer will be off and everything, I'm going to install my sound card, and I'm going to hook up the face cam. And I haven't been able to get to the store to find my fedora. So, while I'm on vacation, since we have looked here several times and we can't find one that I like, when we're on vacation in Florida for 2 weeks, we'll get something there. I think we might take some pictures on vacation, so you'll be able to see some of that. I know, the door looked like I could just lean against it and it would break. This game is exceptionally quiet today. I see ambition in your eyes, an urge to unearth Ashan's ancient lore. Do you hear the spirits whisper? Their chanting of secrets long forgotten, of fabulous treasures and innumerable dangers, lurking below the mountain that divide the children of Elrath and the untamed wing. Okay. The Vantia Range. Let's take the ship to Carthol. I feel this journey will change our lives. Indeed. Do I have a key now, or no, maybe? Hey, everybody left the tavern. Do I have a spiritual key? I do. Oh, that looks fun. Whee! I'm just assuming that we're falling. I wasn't wrong. Ah, splat. This is kind of cool. A little weird, but kind of cool. Oh, look, there we all are. Aren't we just lovely? Huh. Neat. No? Derp. Mirror. You don't have the right key to open this door. Careful, only Ashan knows what dangers lie beyond these obsidian gates. No magic can prevent us from unveiling the secrets hidden in this dragon-forsaken place. This is our destiny. That I am sure. Are you? No, don't do it, Dunstan. I love you. Okay. Oh, one shadow, no honor, no glory, no mercy. So many terrors are buried in this tomb. Meh? Okay. I don't know what they want.
Think again.
Is it the Tomb of 1,000 Terrors?
That won't work.
Oh boy. Well, I feel like there should be something more obvious to this. Death?
Think again.
Melassa?
That won't work.
Open the freaking door! Dang it. One shadow, no honor, no glory, no mercy. So many terrors are buried in this tomb. Loki, what's the answer? I don't remember. I don't know if I'm supposed to remember, if I'm supposed to know at all, to be honest. I mean, after all we just went through and the people we spoke with, I don't know. It didn't seem to mention anything that would solve this puzzle. Nightmare?
That won't work.
Well, that's just fantastic. Guess I'm going to have to look it up, because I am not going to sit here and look stupid for a very long period of time. Just a short period of time. Obsidian Gate password. No. Erebos?
Think again.
Nope, that's not it. Liars! Oh, this is the worst. So, while we all stand here and look cool, briefly, maybe there's, maybe there's a book that we should, oh, we already read the book. Yeah, I have no idea either. What is this thing called? This is Dunstan's Dream. Dunstan memory password. So once again is one of the this is one of the problems with doing this split up for so long. Oh, saves you into the room. There's no way out. Got it out. The answer is 1,000. Really? I don't know. $1,000. Are you, seriously? One shadow. An answer is a 1,000. Okay. Because of logic. I know it was the Tomb of 1,000 Terrors, but just 1,000? That literally makes no sense. Whatever. I don't think I would have figured that out even if I hadn't split. Oh god. Even if I hadn't split up as much as I did. Oh, this is a weird place. Unidentified dwarven armor. For those of you scoring at home, we have the pack mule with us. Is that an axe? Ooh, it is an axe. Maybe I should use some spells here, get some identifications going on. Identify all. Alright, let's see what kind of cool stuffs we've got here. Alright, we're going to go over to you. You're using Ghetto Axe number 1. Let's give you Ghetto Axe number 2. Is it two-handed? One-handed? It looks like it's a one-handed axe. Perfect. Yay for things like that there and stuff, and it's fine. Alright, so back to our inventory. Any other cool relic looking? No? Okay, thanks. Oh, we found a locked door that we clearly don't have the key for yet. Oh, uh-oh. It's Artemis, or Artemis, mice, Masse, I got nothing. This looks like some sort of sealing spell, but it shall be no match for the holy light of Elrath. Stand back. Oh dang, he done got cut in half. That's not good. I feel like that's a little delayed. Run like the wind, Binky. What's over this way? That's it, huh? Just brings me back here. Okay. So one side had a chest, the other side didn't.
Need something to hit. Stupid.
Okay. As long as a half person doesn't come over to play, I guess we're fine.
Well, thank you for that.
No half people. Ooh, they're terrors. I have not dealt with these before.
Gaia!
Yay! Gaia! Fire? Fire.
Hey, that's gonna leave a mark.
Not really. Not really gonna leave a mark. Alright, more fire! Okay, and I suppose we could use nurture, which may or may not cause us grief. Probably not, but you never know.
I kill you.
We're back. Yay. Alright, next. You get missed. Oh my goodness, that was quite the armor breaking undertaking there. Let's reduce some damage. Let's hit him with some more fire. Triple J! National Day for Norway. Oh. Okay, well, happy National Day to you. Is that like a day you guys celebrate your nation? I'm assuming. I mean, we have all sorts of weird holidays. We actually have more holidays, I think, in Canada than we do in the US, which is weird, I guess. To me, it's weird. Some people, maybe it's totally normal. I don't know. I find it to be slightly strange. And you killed yourself on our guy. That's perfectly fine. Like we have, like they have Canada Day, which I assume is probably like your National Day, and then the U.S. has. Is there a Canada Day and an Independence Day? I can't remember. It's weird too because their Thanksgiving is a different time than the U.S. Thanksgiving. It's just some strange stuff all around. Oh, goody. One of these. To make our day even more fun. Let me guess, feeble-minded? Yep.
So confused.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so Let's slap the terror out of you if we can. Oh, that's bad. Let's not do that.
Yes, I feel strong.
Okay, I feel like we're kind of getting destroyed slowly here. They're killing us not softly. Alright, time stasis work on you. It does. It is wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Good. Super happy for me. Alright, well, since this is going phenomenally well. Nope, that's not what I want. That is not what I want. Where's my resurrection? There it is. Welcome back! I know, I too am amazed and excited by this. Regeneration again, I guess? I don't know.
I kill you.
Yay, no one died that time. That's good. Yeah, your head can hurt, that's fine. You! We are gonna have words, friend. We are gonna have words.
They're attacking from the side!
Yeah!
They're attacking from the side! They have Commonwealth and Queen and stuff, yeah. Got our independence in the Constitution. 17th of May. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Canada isn't independent, but... Well, let me rephrase that. They celebrate something on the 1st of July. And it's supposed to be... Maybe that is Canada Day. It's supposed to be kind of like when they became their own... I know it's not their own sovereign nation, but they're considered their own nation, even though they're still tied to England. It's whatever. And yet, my wife's father thinks that they're completely... They're no longer at all attached to the Queen and all that. It's weird. It's all very, 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 very strange. This is not going well for me. Just gonna say it right now. It's not going horrible, but it's not going super well.
Ah, I'm hurt.
Yeah, get used to it, buddy. Really? Alright, and we'll just randomly hit you because why not? Alright, so nobody has any mana left anymore. Except for you, because we cheated and we got more mana. It's great. And technically, we have a... I know, I do have a million potions. Technically, we have a Prime Minister, which kind of serves as our governing force, I guess, here. It's, like I said, it's all weird. I don't even like getting into U.S. politics, because I think it's all just a big pile of garbage. A big bunch of turds, so I generally just ignore politics in general. Generally speaking, of course, in general. And yeah, so, that whole situation. It gets too confusing. And there's very rarely ever a good candidate. It's always like, the lesser of two evils. It's like, well, why do we have two evils as the only options, guys? There's something wrong with this whole situation. So, yeah, that's generally my stance on political matters. Why does it have to be two evils? Why do we have to pick a lesser of two evils instead of like, hey, this guy's actually good and that guy's a pile of garbage? It is what it is. I think Dishonored was the general consensus. Like, it was a split vote by like 1 or 2, and we actually had a few more people than we have had recently. So it was something along the lines of, I think we had like 16 or 14 people, and it was like, I don't know, it was like 6 to 8 or something like that. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know how that ever happened, but you know what? There are people, not many of them, but there are people who that I know. Let me rephrase that. That support them, but I guess at the same time, Mutanot did vote for him, but I'm pretty sure he regrets it immensely now, because his thing was, oh, Donald Trump talks big, but he's never going to do all these crazy things that he says. Really? Really? And of course, the other option was Hillary, which I said there were no good options, so it's which evil did you want? I just don't know how it ever got to that point. Everybody run! I'll hold him off. And now, ye evil bastards, this dwarf is not afraid of the likes of you, and will show you how bright burns his soul. Bring it on. I'm pretty sure Ragnar didn't... Do I have to fight him or something? I'm a little confused. I'm guessing not, but maybe? There you go.
Great. I need something to hit.
Stupid.
Oh, God, that just seems really, really, really ridiculously not good. Except for Harmony, which I hope is far enough away that this is going to work.
Thanks.
I think it did. I think we're fine. I think we are okay. It would be more okay if we'd stop missing every attack. I think if I use that, it's going to be bad. Ooh, that worked out pretty good. Alright, can we? Yes, we can. Break it all down. Okay, we got one more turn of Harmony before we're donezo. Yeah, I agree too, and I think it was this last election there were actually quite a few, still small and compared, like I don't remember, but there were a lot more independent votes than ever before. It's been a long week. That's gonna be a longer week. Basically, I leave on Monday morning at like 4 in the morning to go to the airport, and I get done working at like 12:30. It's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a real bad day. So I'm not looking forward to this Sunday. I'm also working on Friday, but I should be done before the stream. So I work like a weird like 11 to 5 shift or something. 11 to 4 shift. Something along those lines. So I should be here for Friday's stream. Friday's stream might be a little bit short too. Not sure what I'm planning on doing, but it's going to pretty much be that evening. I'll try to get all the stuff recorded and done that I'm going to get recorded and done. Saturday is going to be everything packed and ready to go, and then it's going to be the last little bits of recording and such, and then Sunday I'm just going to focus on probably resting most of the day and then waking up for the night and all that stuff. But no, there was a lot of independent voting this last election, more than I think ever before. However, it still wasn't enough, and then you have people that go on and are like, oh, see, this is why you don't vote for the independents. No, this is why, if there are no good choices, you do vote for the independents, but everybody has to do it, not just 2 people, or, 2%. It's just ridiculous. Like, even the vote system is so... Oh, yeah, it's really strange. You got the electoral college and then all sorts of stuff, and then somehow presidents can actually be voted for or nominated or like win the presidency with actually not even having the majority of the vote. It's a very weird system, and it gets even worse too from, I guess it's also for the presidency, because there's like zones that they count, and then it's like won by how many zones they win. And they can actually choose how the zone is divvied up and stuff. I don't know. I saw some videos on this a while back, and I'm like, really? So it was very strange. 123. I want to see how the lightning stacks up this time against him. 132. Okay, so lightning actually does hit a bit harder. Alright, that's good to know. I didn't believe that was the case for a while. So essentially, say you had like 4 zones in a thing that was like 5 by 5. They would do it like, and like the majority of the zones would, so 5 by 5 is what, 25? So say like 15 people were actually voting for one, that they would zone it so like all those people would be in one zone, and then just a couple people would be in this zone, a couple people would be in this zone somehow, and they would win 4 of the or 3 of the 4 zones, and then they would win that as the overall vote. It's really weird. See how an independent candidate can win. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Like, I don't know how Trump ever made it past the primaries. Like, I don't know how he even got past. Like, he was even in the running for presidency. But hey, whatever. Like I said, the alternative wasn't a good choice either. So, it is what it is. Alright, I guess we just step to you guys. Can you stop with the swirly whirly jungle pants stuff? Thank you. We need mind flows freely or something like that? It's an air spell, isn't it? Which I don't think we have. That's clear mind, so we have to use dispel magic, which is fine, I guess. I probably also had something I could have utilized to do the same thing, but when do we ever do things the way we're supposed to? Now see, you're not supposed to die. That's the opposite of what's supposed to happen, buddy. Especially without being able to cast the one spell that you need to cast. That makes things terrible. Like, this is just gonna be how it is, huh? Alright, so what if I taunt you, and then we also break your armor? Yeah! He's back! He's alive! Good. Outplayed. Alright, let's say good day to you, sir. Or almost say good day to you. There we go. Big hit. Seriously? Oh my gosh. I am so just bad at this, apparently. It's okay. This is why we bought scrolls, folks. This is why we bought scrolls. I don't... Who did Obama even run against? Oh, that's right, I had Palin. Oh, man. I actually left the country when... Not because of, but when Obama was elected in, I left the country shortly after. So I didn't notice, especially when he first came. I mean, following Bush, that's not a tough thing to follow. That's a very easy act to follow. He was great compared to how Bush was. And then, from what I've heard after the fact, not so great. But while I was still there, there wasn't any big issues that I'm aware of. But maybe I missed stuff. I know Mutanat hated Obama. He's like, "Ah, the worst president in years, blah blah, Bush is great." I'm like, what are you talking about? Have you been drinking again? It is what it is. It has been a while. The zone thing, you mean, is even worse when you see gerrymandering? Huh. There's so many weird things with elections and politics. Like I said, I know enough that I don't want to know anything. It's all bad. It just seems all terrible, and it's like, well, I'd rather just not know anything. Oh, what now? It's just gonna get worse and worse, isn't it?
Yes, I feel strong.
What if we taunt you and we hit you with no spell casting thing? Oh, that kind of worked. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll go with a regen. We hit you with this. We hit you with no spell casting, which we missed because we're terrible at life. We hit you with lightning, and then we get absolutely nearly destroyed in one single solitary shot because of reasons. Okay, so I think the taunting thing was a good idea. Be a lot better if it actually worked, which it did not, so less good. Okay, feeble mind, that's fine. Could still use all my stuffs. Not a big deal. Still have harmony for one more turn. So are you doing okay with the puppy, or or not so much. Because our dog can be a pretty big nuisance sometimes, but she brings a lot more happiness than she causes frustration. So, that's always a good sign.
And stay down!
Oh, I didn't do harmony that time. That's not great. I totally forgot. Well, I might die here. That's awkward. I also might not die here. Oh good, that guy murdered himself. Perfect. Surprise! Okay. Lightning. I feel like his weapons changed somehow. Did like his weapon fall off? Oh no, that's right. He's got that's right. He's got the evangelist weapon. I forgot about that. It's like something changed and the light damage showed up. That's what it was. All right. The puppy is an angel. Oh, that's cool. You always do. All right, man. Good night. Get some rest. I've been pretty wiped out lately myself, so I definitely understand the need for sleep. Man, some seriously hard hitting. Jeez.
I kill you.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Nacha. And just straight hit him, I guess. Another regen, another lightning bolt. And I think we gotta do harmony this time. I know it's only one guy left, but I'd rather not die to the one guy, because that's just awful. I wonder if I screwed that up. I did a little bit. My bad. There we go. Yay, we did it. We're heroes. Sort of. Oh boy. Are you kidding me? Like, am I really this unlucky? Like... It's just absurd. It's literally absurd. Hoping I could just avoid having to do anything extra, but no, had to be difficult, didn't you? Didn't you?
I kill you.
Alright, whatever. We still have plenty of potions and things, but yeah, we're getting low on healing things. In fact, we don't have one of those. We still have the resurrection. We do have heal parties still. Let's use an hour of power.
I feel strong.
That was a very short hour. Some very short power. Maybe it was this year. I don't know. I have no idea. And greetings. Welcome to the stream, Sethus. Oh, he just got grabbed by the tentacles. Huh. Well, good for him, maybe, or bad, depending on how you look at it. Gotta say, that hour of power, not really that useful. Alright, can we backtrack? I feel like there were other places we didn't go. This whole dream sequence is weird. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to start using more other stuffs. What does it take me? Oh, it takes me somewhere else. Okay.
Thurston is coming our way.
Mine.
Oh boy. Boy howdy. Good stuff. So we could try harmony again. How many? Yeah, I have a very large amount of potions. All right, we'll utilize some of those. Taunting, armor breaking, lightning. Hey, you're fun. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's do
We're
that.
attacking from the side. Thanks.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
I kill you.
Well, I guess I didn't need to taunt after all.
I'm getting better at this.
I'm getting better at this. Confirm. Oh boy. Let's do that. Let's do the shielding, I guess, maybe? I don't know. I'm feeble-minded. That's not great. And Loki, of course, is the one that has the ability to stop feeble-minding. Because, of course, he is. Prime, Magical Focus, and Mysticism? Confirm. Supported by the previous president, and all the president's media isn't independent, only every time reported that. Alright, let's see. Gosh, I think I have a potion to get rid of feeble-mindedness. I do. Look at that. Ha! I know, not the most useful of skills, but it still works. Freeze, taunt, miss the taunt, stop the spell. And punch! Punch! Shoot? Punch? That wasn't enough? Are you serious? Well, I guess I'm okay with that.
Hey, that's gonna leave a mark.
Wait, he was able to move forward and hit me? What? That seems odd. I mean, I suppose it's okay, but still seems odd to me. Okay, we get another taunt. Yes, we can. And then we missed, and then fire, and all sorts of other stuff. Cool. Alright, more potions. And like that, everybody's full health, and we didn't use supplies. This place is terrible. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Huh. Okay, so we're here. Where does this one lead? I feel like we're going to be backtracking a bit. Oh, look, we ended up on the thing that we... Okay. Sure. Okay, so what happened when we went this way? I don't know if we go back. Okay, so the only one there's only two that we haven't gone through yet. This one. Okay, and that leads us here. It's all very confusing. And this gets us back to this place. This leads us back to this place. Where does this lead us? Okay. So I think we've done almost now. There's still at least one that we didn't go through. Well, this is gonna this is gonna put us back at the chest. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Alright, so here we are. And that's just going to be... Okay. Okay. I got it. I got it. Is it... This one takes me to... Yeah, this is where we want to go. Alright. All over it. Oh, gotta love the weird stuff. Now... We have more weird stuff to deal with. Oh, goody. That just took us right back to another horrible place. It's okay, though. Get back on track quick enough. So we don't need to go through the left one. We probably don't need to go through this one, but maybe... Ooh.
Looks like they smelled it.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so this is not good. This is decidedly not good. I don't really know what we can do here.
Yeah!
Oh, we killed ourselves with that spell because of course we did. Oh god. I see this going very poorly for us. I see this going very poorly.
Oh no.
Yep. That's about what I figured would happen. Wait, what? Harpoon? Have I had that this entire time? Needs to get promoted to Marauder. Oh no, that's a Marauder specific ability. I didn't know we had extra abilities when we hit the next rank. Well, that would have been useful to know. Well, that's awkward. I mean, it's not going to help me at this particular moment, but it would have been nice. Well, look at that. We learned something new. Yeah, I don't know about this one. This one's going to be a bit rough. Yeah, this is not good. I don't really know. We have a solution. Shield wall. We already have that. The amount of remaining block attempts of the shield guard, remainder returns decreased by successful blocks. Okay. There's got to be a couple of other things, right? Do we have any actual real attacks? Intercept. You intercept the first melee attack for so many turns and directly retaliate with one melee attack. That's interesting. Maybe that will help. Okay, so what we need to do right now is this. And resurrect him. Then we need to use party heal. And then we need to use regeneration.
I feel strong.
And hope that we survive. Then we're going to retaliate with you again. Try our best to kill with you. We're going to shield with you. Chain lightning with you. He's still alive, but only barely. I did not know we had an intercept ability. That thing actually seems quite amazing to me.
I kill you.
Okay, we have one more turn of that. Let's go ahead and hopefully this works. Throw up nurture. You should come back. They're relatively close to full health.
Confused.
Do that again. Gotta take you out. We have to use harmony again, otherwise we die absolutely. 100%. Gotta use the regeneration. Lightning bolt. Murder. And we are out of spells to cast, but that's okay. I think. Should be okay.
Now's not a good time, lad.
Alright, hit. Hit. Chain lightning. And boy howdy, what do we do now? Shield, maybe? And then I think what we're going to do is liquid membrane. Then we're going to slap you, slap you.
Kill you.
And now we have a moment's respite. Oh boy. Not great stuff. Decidedly ungreat. Alright, we're going to do that. I guess everybody really kind of needs to mana back up, right? I'm scared to use that spell because I don't know what it's going to do 100%. I feel like if I use it, it might end up getting me killed. So I've been hesitant to attempt it. Oh, he made it in time. Oh, I just wasted harmony. Oh no, this might be a disaster. Okay, that works, sort of. We'll do that and that. And we'll do intercept again onto you. This time, regen for you. Chain lightning and a big hit.
Hey, that's gonna leave a mark.
Cool. Still looking okay-ish. Well, I think we've got this. As bad as it was looking at the start, it's looking much better now. Mostly because I found other things that I could use.
I kill you!
Which is, you know, like, critically important, by the way. Okay, not a big deal. I guess regen, lightning. Don't worry, you'll come back. Let's see. I told you you'd come back. Frost and lightning and victory. And now it's just punching this guy to death. Slowly but surely, come back to me. Taunt, punch, and kill.
Stay down.
Whew! Well, there we go. The way I figure the tornado spell would work for me is I would cast it, it would go and hit the enemy, and then it would bounce right back and kill me. That's just how I envisioned it going. We're down to really low supplies, like you said, but I want to get rid of the feeble-mindedness. Alright. Still alive. Yeah, I didn't think I'd do it either. And hello, Maid Miriam. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. The stream of doom. No, well, I don't know. As far ahead as I thought I was, we're really starting to struggle here. Oh no, what's gonna happen now? You can't cast Harmony until other things are cast.
Looks like they smelled us. Who forgot to take a bath?
Oh boy.
Yeah!
Oh, poisoning.
Feels so good.
Haven't seen that in a long time. Let's try Harpoon. Nope. That did not work. We're attached to him though, which is weird. We're gonna have to walk up to him, aren't
Take
we?
cover!
Man.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Do you think... Guess we heal the party? So, Loki's the one who isn't stunned any? No, he's not stunned either. If the strike is successful and not blocked, the target is dragged into the melee range of the party.
Harsha!
Well, you say that. I'm trying to figure out a way of not dying a horrible death. Please don't die, everyone.
Man.
He's still alive.
Yes, I feel strong.
Okay. Still alive. Though it's not great. It's definitely not great. And Taunt Malbeth. You're still stunned. And I don't know what to do with you. Is there any other spells we can use that could keep us from dying a horrible, awful death? I feel like Mana Surge isn't going to do much. Shadow Cloak, Dark Vision. Darkness Ward, maybe? Oh god. We're still alive. Alright, heal party. You're just gonna be constantly stunned, huh, buddy? Fire didn't do much. Hey, Mies is no longer stunned. Sweet. Punish that. Let's try lightning this time. Oh, you resisted that. I feel like Loki is not super useful. Why? This is difficult. Really difficult areas and stuffs to do. I know the taunting isn't doing a whole lot. I'm aware. Fire. Chaos is back. Loki is stunned. My goodness. The Shadow Cloak, that might not be a bad call. Let's give that a shot. I've been underwhelmed by that because I feel like from any enemy, I feel like it's a melee attack. Like, I don't think it's going to work on an AoE. But I mean, I could be wrong, so let's try it. Well, something missed there. He only hit 2 people. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I considered that, but I just didn't think it was going to work. But yeah, let's give it a shot. We'll try it a few more times here. Just to see. Yeah, it didn't work. See, that's what I thought was going to happen. Still missed him, but it didn't hit any, you know. Oh, Mies.
Take cover.
Yeah, it looks like it's only missing on him. He's the only person we really want to get hit. Because he does the reflective damage and all sorts of good stuff like that there. Good stuff like that there. Mm-hmm. Heal party. And if we survive this, we should be okay. Uh-oh, we missed. There it is, unmissable attack. No. Apparently we just fell from the top. Well, that was super fun. Our vampire armor level increased. It's really dark too, by the way. Alright, so what is this now? This is maxed out at level 4. 16 resistance against light magic. Converts 14% of the damage dealt into health. Nice. Deals... Sorry, I moved my mouse. Deals 24 damage. Dark to the attacker for each successful melee. And then how's our new axe going here? It's almost level 3. Alright, well you have the ability to heal everybody of their poison. If you had a decent amount of mana, which you don't have. So, let's get you some more mana so you can heal us all up. Pure poison. I guess we can just do it this way. So we're searching for it. Regeneration. I guess we're gonna go and chug potions with everybody. Top everybody off. And it's like we're fully rested. Except we can't see anything. There's something over there. Boy howdy. This is not great. Okay, we can't go in any direction except forward. Oh, we're inside of him. Who? It's the Faceless. Who? What are you? A servant of Malasa, betrayed by my own kind, left to rot in this prison until time itself unravels. Until I am only a shadow in the darkness, left without thought nor reason. But it looks like the Maiden of Fate had other plans for me after all. I am free now, thanks to you, raiders. Dunstan draws a sword. Monster! I would rather die in this dragon-forsaken hole than letting you smell the taste of freedom once again. You may regret your past actions, mortal, but you cannot unmake them, not even in your dying dream. No!
Yes!
What have I done? Asha, have mercy on my soul. And we did it. We survived the unsurvivable. Survivable. Eh? Yeah, no. Yes. Oh, we're back in this horrible place that I despise so very, 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 very much. Okay, once again, we're going to do a save. Ah, the Tomb of 1,000 Terrors was definitely not an easy thing to deal with. Hello, wall that just melted away. Hey, and it leads us right out. Cool. There was something on the second one. The second floor, and it was either Nightmares or Erebos. One of those two things is the answer to that puzzle. And then I did forget what the... It's like Tiru Peninsula or something like that. I did forget it again. So, Bad Bumpy is bad. Bad Bumpy is bad. Alright, turn back around, get back in there. We're not done with this place yet. I really think we're almost... Oh. I really think we're almost done with the, this whole thing. I think we're, like, right on the brink.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake. Yeah, that's what I would call what we just did. Actually, the dungeon in and of itself wasn't as difficult. Oh no, it puts me back to level 5. That's the worst. Alright. Well, we have to backtrack this way then, I guess. They give you just enough skills to survive. Oh, it reminds me. What else do we get as a Archdruid here? Because the other two had extra skills. Is this one? Yeah, you need to become a Druid Elder to get Nurture. I wonder what else you get. Is that the only thing? Because everybody else got 2 skills. Maybe Harmony as well? Harmony, okay. So the 2 skills I've been... Well, this one I've been abusing a bit more, but the other one is very useful too. We're both Archdruid skills. Alright, that's good to know. So we have Shield Wall, which I think is passive, maybe always. No, that's not always. You get that by getting promoted, okay. And then... Intercept. Oh, that's just a Master Warfare skill. Well, what is the other one that we get for... Huh. That's all we get, really? Is this the one? Oh, that's weird. The amount of remaining block attempts of the shield guard for the remainder of the turn is only decreased by successful blocks. Isn't that how blocking works to begin with? I don't know. Also, I still have no idea where I need to go to get Loki, his next tier. So, that's a small problem, I guess? There's a door near the middle of this place.
Kath Beard, what's your step,
Oh,
friend?
hush. Stop your whining, weird dwarf man. So we're on, what, floor 3 now? Yes. Floor 3 of the Tower of Terror. And my assumption is... No, not that way. My assumption is we go this way, and then we teleport through there. Only time will tell. Yay, maps. I actually am glad this game has a map. It'd be very, very difficult. Oh. To do this without a map. Oh, okay. Still led me to where I wanted to go. Cool. So after this, I won't be streaming for the next 2 weeks after Friday. But I should be back the following week beyond that. Also, it looks like... Oh yeah, that's the place we actually need to go to turn in our thing. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to stream when I'm in Florida. I am pretty sure Splooch's computer, while is okay to play most games, is a bit old and won't actually be able to stream with any level of success. So I'm hoping that I can finish this before that all runs out. What is its name? It's either going to be Nightmare or Erebus. Those are my 2 guesses. And since I didn't cry the second time, I assume that's what it is. Yay, it is. Loot all. We've done it. We are heroes.
Ancestors made this strong.
Okay, pretty sure we're done with this place now. All we got to do is leave. Well, that portaled me into a weird place that I don't think I want to be at. Or do I? So I'm not actually sure what we do next. We should probably look at our quest log and see. I really don't know. I mean, obviously we have to get out of here. So let's take a look at what we should be doing next. Still never figured out where Lord Hart went. Report to John. Oh, that's what we got to do. Okay. And the Ashen Hills. Okay. Still haven't done that. We can now go back and talk to Mizuki. Still only found 6 of the 9 books. I'm assuming at some point we got the Shard of Darkness out of this place, even though I probably didn't notice. So we could probably go do that too. Alright, let's find our way to... I don't know how we get out of here. I actually have no idea. There's no other doorways. How do we get in here / out of here? Huh. This is slightly problematic. Am I really gonna have to go all the way back up to the top? I really hope not. I bet I do. Oh, that's super depressing. Oh, I'm sad now. Darn it. Because I suppose the doors did close behind us when we entered. Like, this was a, hey, you're not allowed to leave here ever type situation. And die in a fire and all that stuff. So, this room is rather oddly noisy.
Yes, I feel strong.
Well, guess we're going to do some more backtracking. It's fine. Anyway, Dishonored 1 and then following it, Dishonored 2 is probably going to be next up on our stream list. Beyond that, I'm not sure where my plans go or what may come next. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. We usually do. We usually do. Alright, how do we get to where we want to go? It's this way. I could start streaming Dota again, but nobody would want to watch that. It's, they've done a patch recently, and it's less terrible than it used to be, which is nice. Played, I want to say maybe 20 games recently, and probably not that many, probably like 15. And not a whole bunch of wins, but some. And it still seems people are as bad as ever. Both folks that I play with and just people that you get randomly stuck with. Sometimes it all works out rather nicely, but I think the big one is people still don't know how to make the right decisions moving forward. We'll use yesterday's game, for instance. Yesterday's game, Utana and I played. We were losing pretty badly at the beginning. It was very chaotic, very messy. It was a really difficult lane to fight against. I can explain a bit about Dishonored in a minute. Sure. It was a really difficult, messy lane to deal with, but we were surviving it. We were getting through it, and we did, but we were pretty far behind. So our carry was a Spectre, which means that it has to get a lot of farm. Their carry was a Slark. Anyway, long story short, by the early mid game, we were significantly weaker than the enemy, and they were bullying us pretty badly. There wasn't a whole heck of a lot we could do at that point. However, okay. Oh, that's right. This is going to be one of those weird ones, huh? Nope. One sec. There we go. What's going on here? This just puts me where? Do I want to enter that place? Well, this... Okay, that's... Well, this is the way out of the place. Anyway, so, long story short, the early mid-game, we were getting crushed. We lost to barracks. We couldn't win any fights. But by the time the mid-game itself came, because they got pretty darn overconfident, by the time the mid-game itself came, we were actually stronger. We were winning every fight, but they were staggering buybacks, and they were able to keep us from taking a lot of objectives. The fights, we would usually trade 2 for 3 or 4. I mean, we were winning the fights, but we weren't winning to the point where we could just go and end the game. So it was a slow gain, slow gain, slow gain. And then finally, we started being able to win fights without losing anyone.
Mention how much I hate heights.
Yes, heights are bad. Anyway, we started winning every fight, and there wasn't a whole lot that they could do against us. But again, we were all pretty hurt, and by the time we were able to push, they were able to do, a little bit of counterplay. So it was still slow going. We finally take our tower. It took us 65 minutes into this game. The last 20-25 minutes, we hadn't lost a single fight. Things were looking really, really, really good for us. And then our carry's like, hey, after we took this tower, I'm going to dive into their tier 4 towers and almost get killed. So to save him, I, of course, being the support, I run in. He's away, and I'm like, just go. Just let me die. Just go. And it's fine. What does he do? They both stay around. The other 2 people that are there stay around, and they both end up getting killed. Or at least one of them. The carry got killed. I had buyback. The carry didn't have buyback. And that was the game. So we literally lost because he was retarded and stupid, and he went and he dove the towers, and 65-minute game, clawing our way back from a horrible deficit where we were super far down, and then just all thrown away. Really depressing, really heartbreaking. Dishonored, if I'm not wrong, it is a kind of a stealth first-person shooter / melee type game with some sort of weird mystical powers kind of thrown in there. It's gonna be different. It's gonna probably be fun. It might be terrible. But you're like a magical assassin, essentially, and you have to do all this stuff. Hey, it lets me in here now. Yay! But, like I said, a lot of people said they wanted to check that one out, so cool. I'm glad to see you again, friends. While you were away, Marcus sent his black guard against us. We barely held them off, but their goal was not to kill us. They took Anne! They took my daughter! Why would they abduct your daughter? I'm the only obstacle to their war. I've convinced the court to give me more time to solve this situation without bloodshed. Even Duke Oswin had to back off. Now that they have my daughter, I'm cornered. Either I start the war myself to get her back, or I do nothing, and Duke Oswin enters the peninsula with his army. I certainly hope you have good news for me. You tell John what you discovered at the Tomb of 1,000 Terrors.
Orcs, no slaves.
After
We'll
Euro's
help,
deception,
but not
there's no
for
way
free.
the other nations will believe that story. This Dunstan, or Erebus, he put us in check. But it's not checkmate yet. I have one move.
Oh, I could have just left it there and he would have kept talking. That would have been interesting. I have one move left. I must prevent a war at all costs, but I'm not letting Anne fall into the hands of that creature. As much as I hate having to resort to this, I want you to go to the crag and enlist Craghack's help. Tell him they have his granddaughter. I'm glad to see you again, friends. Glad to see you. I bet you are. Training Shieldmaster. I already did that, okay. And then what about you? Go to the Elemental Forge. Let's see if we have the shadow thing. What's this? Is that a horse? How did you manage to get it up here? Anyway, oh, that's right. We got to go to his silly spot. You can't take the news anymore? Don't blame you. My mother used to watch the news like for hours every day. A couple things that's wrong with that. First off, the news doesn't change a whole lot from hour to hour. I mean, it can.
I'm starting to think those castle builders have way too much free time.
But generally speaking, it doesn't change all that much from hour to hour. So if you watch the news like once per day, most of the time that's all you need. But it's always horribly depressing. The news is just like one of the most depressing things you can ever witness. Just like, what is wrong with people? That's always my feeling when I watch the news. And of course, they always report on the most horrible things you can think of. It's very rare that you ever get good news. It's always bad news. That's why they say no news is good news. I guess. I feel like there should be an easier way than having to go through this silly, ridiculous little dungeon to get to the guy with the stupid griffin. But whatever. We'll do what we have to do. We'll do what we have to do. Okay, that's John Morgan, and that's Lev. Alright, we need to go to Lev. I went the wrong way. Of course I did. Oh, Lev! I've come to say hello to you. Fly me to the Elemental Forge. Oh, I should have read what it said, and that would explain why he wouldn't take me to the forge. Okay, Elrond, is that a horse? Okay, we have a pack horse. I forgot about that. Alright. How did you manage to get it up here anyway? It'll have to stay behind. There's no way griffins can fly all the way with carrying them. Okay. Alright. That explains why. Well, that's just silly. Well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time because I didn't read. Sorry, guys and gals. Sorry, didn't really think that would matter at all, honestly. But hey, what do I know? Apparently not a lot. We'll teleport to Carthal as soon as we can. In fact, I don't think we're able to do it from here. But maybe? No, we can't cast it. Alright, well, we gotta find our way back out of this horrible place. I mostly blame myself, because it's my fault. But, you know, I could blame others. Alright, so you guys are still... I know many of you enjoy the first looks or the new releases or early access coverage of games. So, I still have Veil of Crows that I've had uploaded and ready to go for over a week. I've just not put the video information in there. I still gotta do that, so I'm gonna try to do that tonight. I have Rogues Like Us done. I just need to edit and render that. That's up next on my editing and rendering thing. I don't think I actually have to do any editing. It's literally just rendering at this point. But, either way. There's going to be Willy Nilly Night. That's gonna hopefully get released tonight as well for me. I got Regalia of Men and Monarchs back, and I'm able to start doing coverage of that again on the 18th, so tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have to start all the way over, which kind of feels bad because we're already 6 episodes in. And I was doing a Let's Play, but they pushed the release date by 20 days or so, something like that. And they redacted or they removed the early access thing for Let's Players and YouTubers and stuff. I guess I gotta rest. Anyway, to do coverage of it, and when they did that, that means when we got the new version that we just got, it's, you know, set back to default. There's nothing there. There's no save files or anything else. So I do have to start all the way over, which sucks because pretty much the first 6 episodes, so 3 hours of the game, I'm gonna have to replay for you guys. Like, I enjoy the game. I'm not gonna have a problem doing that. But if you guys watch the First Look series, it's gonna be the same thing. So I feel a little bit bad about that. But it is what it is. There were a few problems and things that popped up while I was playing it, so I don't hate the fact that I get to try it again without that. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's go to trade. We have a whole plethora of things to trade here. We're almost fully decked out in relics on some of our folks, and then others have almost nothing. It's a little bit silly. I don't want the spear. Doesn't matter how good it is, we have the other thing. We have the good spear, don't need the axe. Probably don't need the bracers either, to be honest. Oh good, we have a health potion there. And was this mana potion too? Or spirit, okay. That's cool.